Yeah, it's essentially that again. That's why vehicles do so many recalls. They'd rather err on a false positive, which has nothing mathematical. Pull them all back. 100%. Get all the tails, not just the middle, not every single one, because we don't want one case to be falsely negative, because that's when the lawsuit happens, or somebody dies, or both. So Scotty, I can actually ignore mathematics and just go pull them all back. Right. Try again. Did you hear?
No, I did not.
Okay, well we're about to. Lexus, the car Lexus. When you hear that term, what do you think of?
Too expensive.
Too expensive. Luxury. Elegance. Safety. Lexus did not set out to build the next Bentley or Rolls Royce. As a matter of fact, when Lexus first put their first bunch of cars out, they immediately had to do a recall because they screwed something up in I think it was a drivetrain. I can't exactly remember. It was a small pilot. You know how like when Google put Google Glass out, they give them to the Google people that 1,500 people wear them around and they're their pilots. The Lexus pilot cars, say there were 2,000 of them on the road, they had to recall every single one. Now, what's that going to do to a company? It's going to bury it, right?
Yeah.
What did Lexus do brilliantly?
They did it on purpose.
No. They would have wished this didn't happen. But in retrospect, it was the best thing that could have happened. They drove a very high-end rental to the home of every single person that had bought a Lexus and said, here, this is paid for as long as it needs to be until we fix the problem with your Lexus. Then they had to tow it at their cost away from the house, fixed it and brought it back, cleaned, all brand new. And I think they even gave them a gas credit for like a year. In other words, they put themselves more in the hole with the rental and but what happened? Now, you hear the word Lexus, and Lexus is now associated with elegance and luxury. It's not because of the car, all because of the car.
Great customer service.
It's because of the best customer service I have ever heard about from a car manufacturer. All because they screwed up. Isn't that genius? Alicia, go ahead.
I was going to say they're a part of Toyota.
Maybe they are now, I'm not sure. It very well could be. I just found that out relatively recently. And that's not even saying all those cars, there's something wrong with all those cars. They just did a small enough sample and realized, holy shit, we got enough of these that are breaking down, let's pull them all back. But that's going to make the company look bad. Let's do this nice for them. And then all of a sudden, association business end. Boom. False positives are way better than false negatives from a business point of view.
What do you define as relatively?
Relatively, sorry. I don't. Fair? Decent? That went a lot longer than I thought it was, I'm sorry. I really didn't mean it to go as long as it did. The rest of the time is yours. I really appreciate the discussion. Tara's still pissed. That's okay. Oh, good. I do too. I love it. It's almost like, hey, we were building to this point all term, you know? I kind of like that too. It's kind of fuzzy and happy. Cool. The time is yours, friends. I'm here if you need me. I can just shut up and sit over here if you don't. Cool. You can leave. You can stay. Everything, anything you want. We'll see you on Wednesday.